In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 content ideas for social media. Let's get started. Hey guys, I'm Angie with Gensler.com, and if you have ever struggled to come up with content for social media, then you are going to love this video series. Now, this video is the 4th in my 100 social media post ideas video series. And so within each video, I walk you through 5 different content ideas specific for social media. And then I provide you with detailed examples of each idea to help get your creative juices flowing and to help you kind of look outside the box and see how you can apply each idea to your own business and start growing your followers and your engagement and your business using social media. Now, before I jump into ideas 16 through 20, I want to make sure that you have watched the previous 3 videos in this series. So I've got a link down to all 3 of those videos in the description right below this video. So if you haven't had a chance to check those out yet, make sure you scroll down, click on those links, and check those out. And I also want to make sure that you know about my free cheat sheet with all 100 post ideas. So you can get all the ideas on a really handy printable by heading over to angiegensler.com/cheat sheet. And that way you don't have to wait for me to publish the remaining videos in this series to get your hands on all 100 ideas. Okay, so let's jump into ideas 16 through 20, and all of these 5 ideas fall within the Be the Expert category. And I talked a little bit about the Be the Expert category in the previous video. So the first idea I want to talk about in this video is number 16, and that's what's working now. Now, a What's Working Now post is really similar to sharing some sort of tip or helpful advice, but you're really focusing it on something really new, current, and relevant for what's working now. So typically you want to share something maybe new that you've discovered. So for example, if you're a real estate agent, maybe you tried out a new home staging technique and it worked really well, it sold the home quickly. We'll share that with your audience along with an engaging image. Or maybe you're a mom blogger and you just created some really awesome activity that kept your toddler busy for a full hour on a rainy day. If you're a parent with a toddler, you know that's important information to share with others. So you could create a What's Working Now post and share that with your audience. Now let me show you a few examples to help get you thinking outside the box of how you could create a What's Working Now post for your own business. So this first example is an Instagram post from Indie Band Coach, and they're sharing a post with some text that just says stream your live video for at least 10 minutes. So they're giving a really quick, helpful tip, but it's very current and relevant information. So they're basically saying, here's what's working now for us. You need to make sure you stream live for at least 10 minutes. And if you look, they even kept the post really basic, short, and simple. So these What's Working Now posts do not need to be really complicated, in-depth, difficult posts to create. You can make them really simple. Now let me show you another example from Flourish with Monica. Now Monica actually created an entire piece of content, so a whole podcast episode all about what's working now in 2019 in regards to Facebook ads. And so then Monica promoted that podcast by creating this Instagram image and creating a post for it. So if you wanted, you could create an entire piece of content. Maybe it's a video, a podcast, a blog post, all about what's working now related to your industry, and then you could promote that on social media. And then I have one final example I want to share with you from David that he shared on LinkedIn. This What's Working Now post from David is actually sharing someone else's content. So Gary Vaynerchuk shared an image of 5 LinkedIn marketing strategies for 2019, and then David saw it, repurposed it, shared it with others, obviously giving Gary the credit as the original poster, and basically just said, hey, here's an expert sharing what's working now. So keep that in mind when you're creating your own What's Working Now post. Maybe there's content from other people that you can share, giving them some exposure, but also allowing you to easily and quickly create content for a What's Working Now post. Okay, now idea number 17 is called Featured Expert. And a featured expert post is sharing some sort of content where you are featured as an expert. So if you've ever been featured as a guest expert or maybe a guest speaker on anything, it could be within someone else's blog, within an article, a podcast, a video, maybe it's a special event or a live video series. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If you have ever been some sort of featured expert or featured speaker, then you have content to display yourself as a featured expert. So let me show you a couple examples. Now, I love this one from Always Fab, and it's a picture of her speaking at an event, and all she says is, "I love my job." And then she strategically uses some different hashtags in there, showing that she's the featured expert. She was a keynote speaker at a bridal show. So this is an extremely easy post to create. It's very positive and uplifting, and it's positioning her as the expert. Okay, let's take a look at one more example. And this is an example from me on my LinkedIn post. And I wrote an article for Thrive Global, which is a massive publication owned by Arianna Huffington. I was so excited to get this article published on Thrive Global, and then I shared it on social media saying, I'm so thrilled to have one of my articles published on Thrive Global. So I'm sharing value to my audience, but also, again, positioning myself as the expert. Okay, now let's move on to idea number 18, and that is award winner. Now, if you have ever received, or your business has ever received any sort of award or special accolade or recognition, then you've got content for award winner posts. Now, some people might feel a little boastful or embarrassed to share some of their awards or special recognition on social media, but this is the perfect time because it displays you as the top expert in your industry. So please set those fears aside of being boastful or feeling embarrassed about it and just go for it. People want to see that you are the expert and you are worthy of awards and special recognition. So let me show you a couple examples of an award winner post. So this one from, and I apologize if she watches this, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Ush. She received a special mention and was nominated for an award in Australia. And so she's saying, hey, thank you so much for that special mention. I'm looking forward to the awards next week. So in this example, she hasn't received the award yet, but she has received a special mention and a nomination. And they did a really nice write-up, which she quotes down here below. So when you're thinking about different awards and recognition, think even beyond any award that you've received, but what other special recognition or call-outs or nominations have you or your business received that you can highlight on social media? So let's take a look at another example, and this one's on Instagram from Ambatas, and they received a special award for software development. And this one is just a really simple post saying, hey, we're proud to represent our country in this field, and we're looking forward to the next awards ceremony, the next level. So they're showing a picture displaying the award that they have received, and it's a really simple, easy post to create. Okay, the next idea is number 19, which is a how-to video. Now with a how-to video, you're basically going to share a video detailing step-by-step instructions on how to do something very specific related to your business. So for me, I teach social media marketing. So I wouldn't want to create a how-to video on, curling your hair. That would not be relevant. So make sure that your how-to posts are very relevant to your ideal customer and they display you as the expert within your industry. Now, these videos don't have to be big in-depth productions, although you absolutely can use a very highly produced how-to video on social media, but they can also be very impromptu, casual, informal videos as well. So let's take a look at a few examples. This first example is actually from me, and this is demonstrating how I share all of my different YouTube how-to videos. So anytime I post a video to YouTube, I automatically share it on social media. And so I have a post that talks about what I discuss in the video, what they're going to learn, throw in a few hashtags, and boom, it's really easy social media content to create because I already create YouTube how-to videos. Now let's take a look at another example on Instagram from Barry Birdie. Now in this video, Barry is demonstrating how to machine sew hexagons. So if her ideal customer is interested in quilting and sewing, then this is a really useful, helpful video for them, and it displays her as the expert in sewing and quilting. Now, it's not a highly professional, highly produced video. It looks like it was just shot from her cell phone, using one hand while she's stitching with the other, but it still serves its purpose. So keep that in mind. You don't have to create these really highly produced videos. As long as they're helpful and they're providing value and positioning you as the expert, you're good to go. Now, I have one final example for you from Alexandra. And in Alexandra's post, she actually walks you through the steps that she outlines in the video, which can be really helpful because sometimes if you don't really want to take the time to watch the video, but then you can look through all the different steps here, which is really neat. And then she has of course, the corresponding video showing you how to prime Plastiflor. Now, the neat thing about this how-to post is that not only is it providing value and helpful information, but it's also promoting their product. So it's a how-to video about their product. So if you have a very specific product that you sell, then how-to videos could be really great. So you're providing value, you've got some social media content, and you're positioning yourself as the expert. Okay, so now we're ready for the final idea in today's video, and that is idea number 20, which is live one-on-one coaching. Now, I love this post idea because it actually counts as multiple post ideas. So you could create one social media post that says, hey, I'm going to do a live coaching session with one person that comments on this thread. Okay, so that's your first post. Then you create another post saying, hey, the winner is so-and-so. So you select a winner, and then you say, I'm going to go live on this day at this time. Then you promote that live coaching session. So that's post number 2. And then you actually go live and you coach that person one-on-one, which counts as your third post. So, and you can actually get many more out of this by promoting it more, creating a few more posts, kind of promoting the session to create some buzz. So you can get anywhere from, 3 to 10 different posts out of this one specific idea. And you can make it anywhere from, really simple, where maybe you just schedule a live and you say, hey, I'm going live and I'm doing a coaching, general for everybody. Or you could go really in depth, make it a contest, get people really jazzed and have lots of posts about it. So let me show you a few examples of this. This first one is from Ellie Guest Wellness, and Ellie has this fun picture that kind of catches your attention, and she's talking about a new program that she's launching that's going to include some live training and some live coaching throughout. So she's promoting this within her post, and then later she's going to go live and do the training live. So that's kind of an example of how you could take this live one-on-one and really expand on it. Now let's look at another post idea. This is from Jenny Garrett, and Jenny is turning hers into a contest. So she's saying, hey, you can win a free 1-hour one-on-one coaching session with me. So you have to click on the link and get the details on how to enter. And she actually had multiple posts promoting this on her LinkedIn page. And then I have one final example to show you from Gina McGinnis, and this post is just promoting a general live virtual Q&A session. So instead of promoting a one-on-one and making it a challenge, they just created a live coaching session where it's open to anyone can show up, here's the date and time, come join us and get some free live coaching. Okay, so you can see how these posts can be really simple and you can get a couple posts out of them, or you can turn it into a more elaborate contest and get multiple different posts out of these live one-on-one coaching posts. Okay, so those were ideas number 16 through 20 out of the 100 social media post ideas. Now, again, if you haven't watched the previous 3 videos in this series, make sure that you check out the links down below in the description and go check out those videos. And then make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified when I publish the remaining 80 post ideas within this video series. And if you can't wait to hear the rest of the ideas, then head over to angiegensler.com/cheat sheet, where you can download my free cheat sheet with all 100 post ideas. And once you download that cheat sheet, you'll learn more about my social media content calendar, which is all the content done for you, planned out in a very strategic way. So it has daily post ideas planned out and it's also customizable, so you can really make it work and customize it for your own unique business. So if you want to know more about that, you can head over to angiegensler.com/calendar, and you'll discover how it will help you save hours of time and stress managing social media for your business next year. Well, that's it for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.